Hey guys, we're here on StimHack League playing against the Tennin Institute with a prepaid K deck. I don't love this opening hand, it doesn't have money or prepaids. So we'll get something better. That's nice. Let's see. I haven't played against Tennin Institute in quite a while, so we'll see if this is like a commercialization build or he's going to build a remote and advanced traps in there and trickle light them, or just an ice wall gets pretty big. Not sure. Huh. Well, I really don't know what's going on here. Let's take a peek. Did he mull? No, he kept, so his hand is probably pretty good. Inazuma, alright. Well, that's good to know. So you might need this sharpshooter, maybe like a thing where it's like Inazuma into Whirlpool. No, Inazuma into like Archer or Grails or something. I don't know. So next turn we can quality time up to 7 cards in hand. Try to find one prepaid voice pad. Ooh, 2 Trick of Lights early on in the Agura. Very, very good opening hand. So that's very nice for him. There's really no point in us running, but we have to run just to keep him from getting a token. So we didn't see prepaid. That's fine. Wonder how bad it is for us if we run in there. Probably pretty bad. On the R&D, I mean. $12 you could have some pretty interesting stuff in there. Just a Trick of Light, obviously. Yeah, I think I just played the sure gamble. The nice thing with the prepaid deck is you don't need the prepaid to work, it just makes everything more efficient. So you're still just playing a lot of economy events that are in themselves pretty reasonable cards. So it's definitely what I would call a bad draw for this deck. So he had what in his hand? He didn't have much for ice, he had the Inazuma and Yagura, so that's one of these being Inazuma, one being Yagura. I'm going to draw a lot of cards again. There we go, there's a prepaid voice pad. Put the SMC. I'm guessing that this is the Yagura here. Yeah, that's Yagura. Don't want Cyber Cipher, we're just gonna get our Parasite and snap that off. If we can keep a server open, then we'll have easy runs to keep the ability from triggering. There's nothing in there, huh? No. So we'll just jack out. Throw the levy for now. Everything else is good. My goal for this game is to remember to play my Astrolabe triggers if he does make any remote servers. It's looking like he may just not, which makes this card completely blank except for the memory, which is fine. We still want to have 5 MU in this deck most of the time. Okay, so he's got not really in a hurry. He's just gonna ice in. I'm gonna draw. Get a clone chip with another SMC. Nope. This turn, I think we're not gonna have any productive runs. So I'm just gonna play the lucky find with the prepaid and let him have a token. It's okay to let a couple go through. We can also try to parasite the ice wall if that's what he's advancing. So I'm going to assume at least one of these two is Inazuma. Ooh, Simone Diego. Nisei. Ooh. Okay, this is a little spicy. So this is probably not the one I've played before where it just has no remote. The Nisei Mark II you pretty well have to install in a remote server. Alright, well this changes our plans a little bit. Now I want a leg work, but I don't have any way to really do that. Mimic. How good are we at this game with Mimic? I hate just giving him tokens, but we're not going to get in successfully if we run basically anywhere. So I'm just going to take it easy and money up so that we can push through a big legwork when we find our clone chip. These 18 credits he has will not last that long once he starts resing these ice. So this same old thing, we could use it for the lucky find if we want to have more economy. Or I don't mind using it for the levy and just reserving it till late in the game. So right now if he puts something in the remote, he can be Shock or Nisei. And then if we don't run, he can normally score it out. And if we do run, he can Trickle Light and score it out. So this feels like Shock to me quite a lot, but it could be a great bluff. So actually it's probably just Jackson, and because that way we won't get a token. I actually do want this card. And let's take a run and see what this is. So we're successful. Interesting. So he gave up a token for this card. It's Simone. Her trash cost is only 3. I'm assuming if he put it in there, he has a good reason. Like he's going to play a Junebug on top of it and then just start advancing it. So we're going to trash that. Not that we care about Junebug per se. We would care a lot more about Overrider. Or I guess even Secretary, which I haven't seen anyone try yet. Sorry, I've kind of got a bad cold, but I want to record it anyway. So we got this Cyber Cipher set up, so we can probably take out the Inazuma if this is what it is, quite cheaply. It makes you think that it is because he's played another ice on the outside now. Is that another Simone? I didn't see any other upgrades in his hand. It was Trick, Simone. Okay. It might be Caprice. That would discourage our legworks quite a bit. It's no good. I missed... Oh my god. The one thing I wanted to do was not miss my Astrolab trigger this game. And of course, I thought he was going to play no remotes, and when he did, I forgot to trigger Astrolab. Ah, the sigh. Okay, this clone chip is really good. We can get up in his face on one of these two servers. I know he has a Nisei Mark II in here. I feel like I'm not going to succeed. Still. Just make him start paying for ice. It's about time. Kamainu. Well, that's unfortunate. My cards are actually not that great. Well, the indexing was alright, but the other two cards were actually the ones I didn't want, so we're good with that. And we'll see what this is. Is the Caprice going to come up? This could be an ice wall, you just want to res it, because then we can parasite it. Okay. Well, I have my spinner ring somewhere, but I don't know where it is right now, so I'm just going to guess that I'm going to bid. I'm just going to bid 0. Yeah, he bid 1. Okay. Well, that's fine. So now our decision is, would we rather have our Fractor out? Oh, nice, successful demo. Cute little splash in this deck. We can parasite the Kamainu, which otherwise is going to be annoying for us to deal with. Or we could ignore HQ and go to R&D with our with Lady using clone chip for SMC. I mean, we do have 2 Lady in the deck. We could just draw into it naturally if we start drawing cards. But my feeling is that this is probably Ice Wall over here. Yeah, this is bad for us. The reason I say it's bad is he's going to install on double Tricolite the Nisei Mark II next. And we'll be far behind. However, the Caprice is a huge bitch, and we have no way to deal with that. I mean, we could just run a bunch of times in the Caprice and try to get lucky with the side game. We need that. We need that Nisei. We need the legwork and get it. So I'm gonna do the parasite play, and then when my turn starts, it'll kill the Kamainu. Well, let's go. Doesn't res it. Is it an archer? Success. Oh, praise the Lord. Alright, let's get my card. Tricolite. More importantly, we're going to dispose of this Caprice. Oh man, that's great. Draw. And we'll go in with this. Should be fine. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a barrier he's been cleverly saving. I feel like it's maybe Archer or like Susanoo. He would res Susanoo though. Anyway, so he doesn't want to res for whatever reason. So I think this legwork was a good gamble. Given how far behind we are if we don't take this Nisei this turn. Encrypted portals. What? Chum. Trick of light. Oh my god. Man. I guess you should have double leg worked. I don't know. I didn't think that would be necessary. But, yeah, okay. Could have gone with one less credit, but I guess I was afraid of him rezzing. Was I afraid of him rezzing? Actually, Grim would have been fine as well, because of the sharpshooter. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe double legwork was the right play instead of clicking for a credit. So the shock is probably in archives, I'm gonna say. Like some more money. That's exactly what money is. Let's play it. Clone chip or run the R&D again. Or run the HQ. We could get Cyber Cypher wrecked here. I'm gonna go here. I want to find out if he has a shock left or not. So I saw the chum again. I don't know what his other card is. Both stim hacks are going to be live, I think, this game. I think I almost want this in the yard. No, I think I want the clone chip for Parasite. I think the Deus Ex could go in the yard. Yeah. I'll just pay if I hit any more Kamainus or Surgis. It's gonna be hard to use this stim hack as long as the Nisei tokens are there. I have to spend the money right away, or he just end my run. But it'd still be good to get like a lady out, for example. He's drawing twice, so we might have seen a new agenda. If I legwork again, I'm going to see this mandatory and 2 more new cards. That seems pretty good to me. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I mean, I could maybe not break this, but I'm thinking just waiting for me to not break it so we can res some horrifying piece of ice. Oh. That's really underwhelming. Why would he do that? I think that's quite wrong. Oh, he just wants to make you pay and end the run. Okay. He did draw an agenda, but his token's gone now. One credit short to actually go in there again with the same old thing. Yeah, I could stim hack in. Yeah, I agree. Cyber Cypher is a good card. Especially against decks that don't build many remotes. Because we can just attack the same central. This is a tough call now. He might not have any more Trick of Lights anyway. He doesn't have any tokens. So I don't see the rush necessarily. I'm just going to play Successful Demonstration on me again. Five credits. No, there can't be anything that bad over an R&D. Maybe Enigma would be there. So let's draw. Let's have a look. Ooh, chum. Well, it's kind of what we thought it was. What would be bad? Actually, anything's pretty bad right now because we only have 4 credits. I'll come back with Stim Hack next turn, and maybe we can do a clone ship into Breaker that's relevant to this. Yay, getting my Astrolab trigger. Wow. He has 3 credits. How is he going to do anything here? So confused what he's going to pull off with 3 credits. I don't know what he's going to pull off with 3 credits. This is puzzling. He has like a quandary, that's one thing. But I can kill a parasite, so it's not really going to do the trick. Is this just a distraction? I really don't have a read on what he's trying to do here. He's got to be assuming I don't have another Cyber Cipher. I think that's his thought. Trying to pull a fast one here on us. Okay. So the sharpshooter I think is less good this game. Seems like he's more with the damage. Get the SMC. Use the SMC and we'll grab Lady. Be good to have. And let's just see what this is. Shock? Question mark? No, it was portals, but it's not one that really helps us because it's just a 1-pointer. We already have a 1-pointer. Huh. I mean, the +1 strength on these would be slightly annoying. Oh, yeah, successful run for the turn anyway, so that's something. I'm tempted to do same old legwork now that I've seen the second same old thing and we can levy. but I'm not sure he has an agenda. It might be right to just same old lucky find here, because I'm pretty poor. Yeah, I think I want to get back in the black economically. Play the second one for Levy. Don't like giving him another token on his presumably ice wall. It doesn't have to be ice wall, but it's just what I figured it was. Drew again. Interesting. As long as those two trigger lights are in the discard pile, he's a lot less scary. He needs to find like Reclamation Order or Archive Memories or even a Jackson to find those again. So what's good for us is that the rest of our 11 cards are, I think, all pretty good. We've got one more Gamble, 2 more Laundries. We've got another Indexing, another Diesel, another Clone Chip, the second Dog, second SMC, which we don't really need. Oh, really? Okay, I'll take another free card. It's kind of funny. We brought like a Cyber Ciphers against like a code deck, heavy deck, to make these portals work, which I think is really quite futile. Let's draw for Laundry. Okay. 7 credits. Does that get us past here easier or here easier? I think it gets us past here easier. Yeah, cool. So I'm not sure how good his Tennin strategy is with these weaker modes sitting out here. So we can just plunder those very efficiently. I'm going to play the same old thing just in case he has some form of net damage, because we really don't want to lose our Levy. Same old thing Levy with 8 cards left. Okay, so the problem for us basically is that we want to use these Cyber Ciphers in R&D as well and start doing Maker's Eye. However, the fact that he is playing so many code gates makes it hard to spread these out. So, does he have any sentries that are too big for Mimic and that we really can't go into? Or can we just be pretty aggressive about scavenging one of our Cyber Ciphers here and just running in? Let's draw for Scavenge. There's still 2 of them in there. Alright, there's still 2 Scavenge in there. Alright. Leave HQ alone, leave this remote alone. It's kind of like whack-a-mole if we go off either one. If we lock down both remotes, then he basically can't score. I like the idea of that. I think we're favored to win the long game here. What the hell is marker? Oh yeah, that's right. That guy. Don't care at all. Kamainu, yep. Taxing for sure, but also expensive for him, and we have the money. Could have taken one net, but I kind of want some of these cards. Ronin, really? Not what I expected to see. But that's okay. Now the SMC is now dead. There's nothing left in our deck. I think I'm going to draw for the third clone chip because I want to kill that Kamayu also before I levy. And the marker is quite sad. I think you should never play marker. The art is kind of cool, but it's just not a good card. It's like half of a pop-up window. They pay $1. Like, it could do something in the right scenario, but I'd like cards that do more in other scenarios. Commercialize for 3. Yeah, he's hurting for cash now. Can he even rise this is the question. Half time to just run through this, but if it's any kind of code gate, we're in some trouble. Well, we're not really in that much. We take 3 net damage, which is not the worst thing that could happen to us. Let's find a clone chip. Okay. How scared am I of this card, really? Scared enough, I think. I'm gonna kill this Kamainu. Straight up. Nope. Oops. No, I'm not. I'm thinking I've got something else. Let's just run this one and get our successful run. So we're successful, which is all I care about. If he has 4 tokens, he could double Trick of Light, except that they're still in his yard, right? There's 2 of them in there. Yeah, so he probably can't do much with those. The Ronin throws me off. Like, why is there Ronin? People do run fewer cards in hand against Tennin because they want to keep those successful runs going. There often isn't time to also draw cards up. But I don't know. I don't think it's good enough for the next focus. So what's happening here? Like, obviously I can kill it with the... Maybe not obviously. That could almost be points, given this guy's previous behavior. Looking at his ranking on this Stim Hack League, he is currently at 1429 with a 7 win, 13 loss rating. So I'm willing to believe that he doesn't see that I can just kill this Kamainu and run in. Of course, he may have convinced me to underestimate him, in which case, great play by him. Yeah. Interesting, Philae Eye. So this is kind of a damaging Tennin deck. He has $2. How wrong is it right now to Maker's Eye him? It's still pretty wrong. I could hit like 2 Fetals and lose this game, which I think otherwise I've won Pretty sure I just play conservatively, I will win this game. So let's draw the third prepaid, and I'll levy next turn. It's kind of unfortunate this is the very last card in my deck, but we're going to reset and go through a second time. It's always a bit of a lengthy game against Tennin, but the parasites are doing so much work, making him pay 5 for the combine you and then just zots. So what is this? Is this a shock? Is he, like, obviously I can go there. I'm gonna find out. I feel like this is probably not an agenda. But I want to kill anything he has, like a Jackson or... What? I can go for $1. Why would I? Alright. That's weird. I'm gonna levy. Cool. I think the stim hack I don't need. I'm gonna have enough regular money from the triple prepaid. So now he's looking down at like a fully rigged up shaper, which you never want to be against the table, across the table from. Our only weakness is basically we don't have a intro to big sentries, which he's probably not playing. I mean, like, and probably can't afford if he is playing. I think we just legwork him, and we can't quite because our cyber ciphers are over here. Yeah, I think we could legwork him next turn. I can ignore both of these and then just use the Deus Ex to block the net damage, which seems fun. Yeah, this does let him get another token, but I don't think there's a point going there for one card. I really want to see multi-access. And our stack is still full of good things right now that we should find it pretty fast. Free quality times, love it. I mean, if I were him, I'd probably concede right now. Like, the only way he wins is if I somehow get too aggressive and flatline myself on, like, double feed or something. But he kind of can't avoid drawing agendas right now. And he can't really score either, so it's pretty tough for him right now. Yeah, he's definitely got something in there. So actually this is a code we'd rather scavenge probably this cyber cipher. So this is strange. He doesn't have enough money, right? This has always been the problem for him. He's trying to do this big play in the remote and he has like $3. It's not scary when there's $3 there. It's fine legwork. Nope. It's fine legwork. Nope. Just run for one card, or to play a couple of money cards and just chill out. what we do, we can snipe the ice wall. It's not that exciting. Can thing is he can score next turn a 3-2 if he has one. Don't love that. The running for one card seems fairly poor at this stage. On the other hand, keeps him up from having one token. Code Gate here could be bad if it's like Chum, for example. Yeah, let's just play this and we'll throw the Sharpshooter in the trash. Throw the extra dog in the trash. I'll clone chip it later. Same old we can not use. Lucky fine, we actually don't need any more. We have enough money for the rest of the game. So, after looking at this build, I think I really prefer to have Tennin play with no remote, or at most like one remote, because his spread is far too thin here. He doesn't have the economy to support all these servers that he's trying to make. Alright, let's try to find legwork. If we know we're going to do plan B, we'll just go to R&D. Okay, here's legwork. So we'll scavenge Cyber Cipher. And we'll go in for the win. He must have something in here at this point. Yeah. Very efficient breaker set. Quite love it. Almost free to break this 3-ice remote. Show me the goods. Yagura, Sunset, Marker. Wow. It just doesn't have any agendas. Is this a code gate that he can res? It costs 3 or less. I don't know what he has in there. No, we should just makers him, I think. Yeah, we'll go here. I really just want to end this game before I get bored. Swordsman. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah, okay. I thought way too hard about that. He's resing a card that does nothing. I was like so convinced it would do something to me because he'd bothered to res it. But in fact we see nothing. Huh. Saw 6 random accesses this turn and diddly squat. They must be in the archives. I don't know. I haven't seen the shock, so the shock must be one of these 2 cards. The other one, I don't know what it is. Having to use indexing is kind of annoying. Move the Cyber Cipher over, and then we can just run here with indexing next turn if we want to. I think that was kind of... Well, let's do this now.